Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Catch made a right side by Nakua. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. More chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. He's got it again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One play action here, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up the playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness, up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. We've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They'll sneak it with Brissett. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They're going play action. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset. At least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here, coming from the shotgun.
It's a cable. 19 Tiger. Year. He's it, man.
Throwing from the gun. Grabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Looking now from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good long for him here. He's on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Brissett. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? It sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you've got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Brissett with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Max Melton who held him down there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Able to find Nacua here. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. From the shotgun, Brissett. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. 2 drives and both of them emptying in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Talk to him every day. Man, it is because of leader.
LaQuint Allen to return this.
Hey, look, it's all about see that? I noticed after they last win. So they celebrate. He say something. I don't know how that. I know it's my personal and I know he ain't really into. He don't know my lyrics like that. Right. He understand that he knew that shit word for word. So, okay, yeah, he got get related to him right now. He got to do it all football right now. That is every building, not all football. You know, it's the whole bunch of rich niggas, man. It's the whole bunch of the Bears all football right now. They think they got a shot there, but that's where that shit started. Because they believe, you know, at the end of this game, no matter how the first 50 minutes win, we can win it at the end. It doesn't matter what happens. Green, we gotta have that belief as constant. It can't be nothing else. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it's a night game at Soldier Field. It's supposed to be cold and snowy and windy. It's kind of like Lambeau Field, right? But it's like like 28 degrees. Yeah. Okay. Like, we had 28 people in the crowd with jackets on. Man, they no gloves. Yeah. They still got bleachers there. Okay, so we're 3-2 Chicago. I'm with you on Green Bay. I like Green Bay in this game.
I'm also really concerned about the Bears defense because I personally watched in person the Niners receiving core that none of us even know their name, put up 42 points on that Bears defense. So,
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like. Send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets.
Sports betting and drinking to win. Enabling one significant competition when it comes to the
Later, and they can make the quickest rebuild from
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium.
So it depends on what you want as a coach. If you just, if they're going to let you, like Cam say, hey, buy your own groceries, and Miami and talk about grocery because I can bring in the right pieces. There's people that want to be in Miami for some reason. Or Vegas.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Play action, and here's Brissett.
Oh!
They're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That's the veteran Calais Campbell in to drop him on the very first play of these playoffs. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Right side, complete to Nakua. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon.
I think even with the like.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Say, hey! Take go!
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. To throw is White. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
When you got all that kind of personnel, you can't expect anything other than
Rock low 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, New York. On now to the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On play action, we're set. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They send Sutton in motion. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The catch made by McCool. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go!
Right side. That's made by McClure. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T.J. Sanders. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Ready up! Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now White. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
In punt formation.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Don't worry.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 31, here's second down and 9. We're set. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here is Brissett. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Now it's Brissett. That's caught by Puka. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. 19, 10, 20, hey, go. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. That's a sideline shot. Caught by Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. 19. Okay. On the give, this is Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it.
And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Viking 18.
White. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Steady.
Here's White. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play.
And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York. Riker now to add the extra points. It's up and through. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Throw it. Brissett. Nakua pulls it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and inches. Brissett gonna throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's gonna be out of bounds down at the 30. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. 19. Go. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Right side, complete to Nakua. They send Sutton in motion. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jacoby Brissett, touchdown New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing is White. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
White's pass complete to Omarion Hampton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
10 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, right back to Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lion. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw, White. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's White to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
At the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready, ready.
To throw is White. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Hampton trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Now this looks like a design run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Come on, Ray. 19. Go.
Play action. And here's Brissett. He's got the big man, Mo Ali Cox. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19. Good. Go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Bronco 80. Go.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Here's second and 9.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. Big gain for the Jets there. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now White. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Jets. First down. First and goal.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Harry, Flurry, touchdown Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10. Number 33.
On first down, they'll start with Campbell. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama, there for the stop. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. 19. Go. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shut up! Cougar 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Warrior 70! Ready!
Now, faking the give. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Here we go! Knights!
Here's White. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Eagles! 60 Eagles! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Check up!
White. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here comes White and the offense trying for two.
Will line up for a
Head to
two-point
60.
conversion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Hampton trying to run for it. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Patriots 14.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Jimmy DK now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. We're set now on first down. Finds Nakua on the slant. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. There's Hawkinson in motion. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing again, Brissett. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
This one, a deep shot for Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air again is Brissett. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. 19. Brissett gonna throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Don't worry. 19. Go. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, set, go.
Here is Brissett, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19, set, go.
Brissett. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.